Imagine this, your country's currency just took a nosedive in value. Suddenly, the US dollar Forex seems more precious than ever. But there's a problem. Those dollars are disappearing faster than you can say exchange rate. The question on everyone's mind is simple yet loaded. Where did all the dollars go? This isn't a magic trick. It's the harsh reality of serial currency devaluations and the ensuing Forex shortage. When a country's currency weakens, people lose faith in its ability to hold value. Naturally, they turn to more stable currencies like the US dollar, creating a surge in demand that far outstrips supply. The result? A classic case of economics 101, high demand coupled with limited supply. Does that sound familiar? In this scenario, the price is the exchange rate, and it becomes increasingly difficult to find those coveted dollars. This sets off a chain reaction with far-reaching consequences for individuals and the economy as a whole. Rest assured, there will always be one looking at their supply and demand charts screaming more devaluations, whereas another outlook would question why such a posture and to what end. It should be obvious by now, over 4 devaluations, and each was followed by pressure on Forex reserves and the subsequent capital controls. Devaluation triggers a frantic race to secure value, with everyone from businesses to individuals scrambling to swap their depreciating local currency for stronger foreign currencies, primarily the US dollar. This mass exodus of funds puts immense pressure on the official Forex market. Think of it as a run on the bank, but instead of withdrawing cash, people are withdrawing foreign currency. Banks and authorized dealers find their dollar reserves depleting at an alarming rate. As pressure on the Forex reserves increases, the central bank faces a dilemma. They can either ration the limited supply, imposing stricter controls on who can access foreign currency and for what purpose, or they can let the exchange rate float freely, risking further devaluation. Either option is ideal, and both can create chaos in the market. In times of economic uncertainty and currency devaluation, the instinct to protect oneself kicks in. Businesses and individuals alike respond by hoarding foreign currency, primarily US dollars, as a safe haven asset. For businesses that rely on imported raw materials or machinery, holding dollars becomes crucial to ensure they can continue operating. The fear is that with a weaker local currency, import costs will skyrocket when operating in kwacha, squeezing their profit margins. Individuals, on the other hand, hoard dollars to protect their savings from erosion. They see it as a way to preserve their purchasing power in the face of rising inflation, which often goes hand in hand with devaluation. This hoarding behavior, while understandable, further tightens the Forex supply, exacerbating the shortage. Forex hoarding to artificial shortages to the black market filling the Forex void. As the official Forex market buckles under the pressure, a shadow player emerges, the black market. The question is always, where does the Forex in the black market come from? An environment where people and businesses are sitting on their Forex, there is no way that an individual would trade that at a premium. Your economics is not economizing. With its promise of readily available dollars, albeit at a premium, it becomes the go-to source for those unable or unwilling to navigate the restrictions and uncertainties of the official channels. While the black market might seem like a quick fix, it comes with its own set of problems. First and foremost, it operates outside the purview of regulations, making it a breeding ground for illegal activities, money laundering and fraud. Secondly, the black market thrives on the forces of supply and demand, often manipulating the exchange rate to maximize profits. They want you desperate. This results in an even wider gap between the official and black market rates, further eroding trust in the formal banking system and the local currency. Countering the crisis, measures to curb shortages. Addressing Forex shortages requires a multi-pronged approach. Governments and central banks often resort to a combination of measures to stabilize the currency. and restore confidence in the market. One common strategy is to raise interest rates. Higher interest rates can attract foreign investment as investors seek higher returns on their capital. This influx of foreign currency can help replenish the depleted reserves. However, it comes at a cost of credit. Microfinancing becomes more expensive. Another measure is to implement stricter capital controls, limiting the amount of money that can be moved out of the country. While this might seem drastic, it can help stem the outflow of foreign currency and stabilize the exchange rate. However, such controls can also stifle economic growth and deter foreign investment if not implemented judiciously. Makes you wonder what would happen. Making it mandatory for all Forex transactions to be electronic fund transfers requiring a unique Malawi Revenue Authority ID or tag directly linked to RBM biometrics. Did anyone call for mandatory Forex audits? Is that a thing? Forex stability, a beacon for investor confidence. Forex stability is not just about numbers on a screen, it's the bedrock of investor confidence in an economy. When a country's currency is stable, it signals to the world that its economy is sound, its policies are predictable, and its institutions are reliable. This is called global posturing. Imagine sanctions or tariffs as a form of economic warfare. Attack the currency so the recipient is unable to support their current global posture, i.e. US v China, Global West v Russia, US v Canada, US v Europe. Basically, don't intentionally attack your own currency. This confidence translates into foreign direct investment as businesses feel more secure about investing their capital in a stable environment. It also encourages local businesses to thrive, knowing that the rug won't be pulled out from under them by wild currency fluctuations. In conclusion, Forex shortages caused by currency devaluation are not mere economic indicators. They are symptoms of deeper structural issues within an economy. Addressing these issues requires a long-term approach focused on building a resilient and stable economic foundation. Only then can a country attract and retain the investment needed to achieve sustainable growth and prosperity. Hello viewers, if you enjoy our content, please subscribe and like this video. In this series on serial currency devaluations, we will lay out several scenarios leading to Forex shortages and the subsequent black market surge. Stay tuned as we explore these critical issues in depth.